morning, guys. We are out starting our chores, and I thought I'd take you along with us today since we have so many more animals and just a lot more chores. So dogs always come out with me. I grab a basket for our eggs, our pig food that's fermented. There's extra water in that one. That's okay. And then our chicken food. Bubba wants to say hi, of course. And these are nice and heavy because they're full of water. I ferment the chicken, or main chickens and pigs' food every time. So from here, this is where I keep their food when it's dry. And then I put it in the buckets to ferment. I have a 3-day supply, so today, tomorrow, and the next day, and they need to be kind of cleaned out, but that's what happens. So then we collect our eggs in a bucket with straw and fill those up at the end of the day, each day. And today is not going to be as hot as it has been the last couple of days. The last couple of days it was so hot. It was 95 yesterday and the humidity was 100%. No joke. And so the Cornish cross chickens, our meat chickens, went through so much water, and so did the piggies and all of that. So and they are always waiting. Thank God that stayed in place. Hey, pigs. Hey. Ooh. You guys see that? She tried to bite me. No. No. Let me get the bowl, dummies. Hey. Oh. See that? I need to go in here and fix the fence. Hey, get back. Stop. They're being a little extra aggressive because the fence isn't hot. Or isn't as hot as it can be. See that? Hey! Foot's in the way and I don't want to hurt her. That's what I'm going to do really quick. This fence is still on. I'm going to clean this up. While they're distracted by food. Okay, see what they did to the fence? So, while they're distracted by food, I'm going to turn this off a minute. office in the middle. Then what I can do is I can raise this up. Okay. Oh, wow. See how it got loose all the way around because of that? Okay. Looks like it's still under the wire here. So I'm going to raise this up. I've never had them that aggressive where they're trying to bite me like that. Okay, so, and then we'll raise it up in this corner now. What are you doing? Watch yourself, girl. Okay. There we go. That fence is back on and it's hot. And now it's raised everywhere. That's why it got so loose, guys. And you can see it's raised. This is why they need to move out of here. Anyways, it should be nice and hot now, except for this spot right here. And I should put that back on there. There. Okay. Don't you even think about it, girlfriend. Okay. Nope, there's nothing more in there. Go eat your food. Go eat your food. Okay, well that was an interesting morning. I had no intention to be filming that for you guys. For the record, she just tasted me. She didn't bite me. And that is probably the third time that's happened where she's done that. Or one of them. Actually, she's never done that. It's usually the one with the one that's in the middle right now. She usually gives me a nibble or a taste. She never bites me, but yeah. Just, you know. So I need to clean that out later, and I'll come back and do that. But morning chores don't usually look that tough. Just this morning. So I want to show you guys something. Now, if we weren't in a fenced-in area, watch it. This is the one that usually does it. If we weren't in a fenced-in area already, you see how low that point is compared to the wire? I would bring in another pole like this and kind of pin it down. So, I don't know why they're being so aggressive today, but maybe it's because they have food. So anyways, back to work. All right, ladies, you're gonna have to move over. You're gonna have to move over, honey. Okay, see, like that one. I'll place it in there so I see the manure on it, and those will just go to the piggies. Hey, 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 hey. I know you don't like me taking your eggs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, girl. This is a Jersey Giant right here. Of course, she's on the big eggs. Any more for me, honey? Okay. Yeah, you guys are so hot underneath. I don't let them sit on the eggs anymore because they don't stay. Unfortunately, we haven't had luck with that. We wanted to have our own eggs raised by our own chickens, but for some reason they are not staying on the eggs. I even tried to put one in one of the brooder boxes where that little chicken is, and they freak out and not want to sit on them. So maybe that's why people get breeds that are really heavily broody, like silkies and stuff like that. But I think next year, because these chickens are on their second year, we'll need to get some more chickens, and we will probably, one of those things that hatches eggs. Forget what they're called. I'm gonna grab the smallest eggs. I'm just gonna grab 3, one for each. One for each pig. There we go. So, let's see how they do. Now that the fence is on, they won't be so ruly. Man, you guys are feisty today. Hey, pig, pig. There they go. We love those eggs. And see, they're almost done their food, which that hasn't been very long, so maybe we need to start feeding them some more food. But they look nice and fat and happy. You don't want to for them to lose weight at all. They're looking good. They're looking good. I see some pork in my future. Okay, so now we are going to move to the garden with our wand and just water things that are starting up or need lots of water. So in here I have green beans that I planted right in here. So like 3 days ago. They are not coming up yet. So they need some water. The watermelon will get some water. The onions will get some water. And anything that is a baby will get water. I gave them a thorough watering yesterday. So this is just kind of to keep things going. So, here's our watermelon, which is starting to take off because it's getting hot now. And watermelon likes that. It's looking fantastic. Okay. And then, whoop. So I need to get out here today and cover these up really good. These are covered. These are green beans. They're covered, but I need them covered up so that they can grow and not push the insect netting back like that. The insect netting on these green beans are for insects, of course, but also for rabbits and deer pressure. So that is one of our things here, is huge rabbit and deer pressure. Our Walla Walls are starting to look fantastic. Look how big that is. but you know, some of them are really, really small. And next year, they're looking good though. They're long day onions, so my other ones were midday onion to long day onion. This is another area where I planted green beans, and you can see something dug a couple of those up and thought maybe they'd try them, and it looks like these are ready to come up soon. So I'm going to have to move some insect netting around so that we can cover this whole bed. And then here's our other green beans. Now these are bush beans, so they don't need a trellis. But we do need to cover them up so the deer and the rabbits don't get them. And then in that other area over there, I planted. And of course, I need to amend these beds over here. I have been digging out the weeds by hand, but I need to amend it with something. What is that that's growing so lovely? Little babies like that, I'm making sure that they get watered. And of course, our onions that I need to, it's been so hot here. I always have an excuse not to weed. I hate weeding. And I do it by hand, so there you go. So maybe I need to, I don't want to put plastic in the garden though, that's the thing. But to give these Walla Wallas more space, I need to weed. So we'll be doing that. I'm going to watch the weather forecast. It's supposed to rain a little bit this afternoon. Only a 30% chance, so that's why I'm watering the things that like to be watered. Anyways, and these are getting close to done, I can tell. See the dying off on the leaves. So as soon as they bend over, we'll pull them. This one's a beautiful onion right here. Okay, and then I think I have some babies down here. Yep. Babies. There we go. And our baby tomatoes, which aren't taking off yet, but they haven't died either. So there's a female flower, should be producing soon. These, I can't remember what I planted there. It looks like a squash plant, but we'll see. We're starting to get silks on our corn. This mullein is probably 6 feet tall right here, and I have mullein all over the property that is that big. Another squash plant here with the onions. We have pumpkins over here. Don't step on your vines, guys, it kills them. We have a nice little pumpkin on here, and that's going to be a pretty pumpkin. Beautiful. We have, I think, a pumpkin on here. I'm collecting cardboard so that I can put more wood chips down. Here's another one of those green fruits. I got some free seeds, and I don't know, I'm sure it's a pumpkin of some kind. I took out most of my carrots, and I got to take out those. That is, I believe, thyme. Tomatoes are coming on. I need to tie more of them up. And I need to spray again the, got a little bit of disease on here from cucumber beetles. But this is taking off here. It's starting to go that way. My watermelon is starting to go on the outside of the fence. Here's some more zucchini. Nothing on here yet, but I'm sure soon. That I'll pick probably tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, everything is looking fantastic in the garden. We've already pulled out most of our onions. This bed and that whole bed was onions. So I have a whole box overflowing with onions, and I don't even have all the onions in it yet. One of those box for collecting fruit, you know, I get them from Sam's Club. They are perfect. Okay, so now let's get out to these Cornish cross chickens, and we'll move those, and then we'll go look at the Cornish cross baby chickens. These ones are teenage chickens, so that should be fun. You guys can see me move them, and hopefully we won't go through 12 gallons of water. Yesterday I got up to 95, the humidity was 100%, and we went through 14 gallons of water with these guys. And we have 18 birds in here. Now you can see how much faster that move was, and it's because these guys are literally, 6 weeks, no, they're 4 weeks old. They've been in the tractor for a week, and just that learning curve, they know that they need to move when the tractor moves, and they stay out of the way. So we're going to put this water back in there, which seems like they have 3 gallons of water left, so I'll check it this afternoon again, because it's going to be 88 degrees. And then I'll go get them some food. If you have to take water out on pasture, a lot of people use buckets, but I have to tell you, this is a lot easier to pour into these things. So I would recommend one of these 5-gallon water things that you get from, you know, when you get water, you know, for those tanks. So I really love this thing. We have 2 of them, and they work perfect for this kind of thing. Okay, so I keep the food in the shop / kind of barn these days. It's where all the food is kept, but we keep the food in there because I keep it next to the little baby chicks, and we have a cat in there that kind of I haven't seen her with any mice, but let's just say she's a bit effective. And she needs to be fed, of course, too. So let's check in on these baby chicks while I'm out here. Everybody is doing fine. This has been a really good batch. We haven't lost, well, I don't even want to say it. I don't want to jinx myself. They've been really good. So I'm going to go ahead and clean out that water, get their food, and then I'm going to fill that bucket up. Says meat chickens on there. And put the food in there for the meat chickens outside. I know, Millie. You need food too. Yes, you do. My pretty girl. My pretty girl. Okay. They are done. I will check on them this evening and make sure they have water and they didn't spill it for some reason. When we had the turkeys in there, they tend to spill the water. So we will take care of Millie. I know, big kitty. Yeah, my sweet girl. Hi. Okay. Good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. You're a good barn cat, huh? You're a good barn cat. Hi, Millie. Hi. Hi. Hi, baby. All right. She's a good cat. So, let's get the food for the other. Eventually, we will get food grade totes for our food for our chickens. We just haven't had it in the budget yet. Because right now, with all that we're raising so far, we'd be looking at, oh geez, $100 just to have all the different ones we would need. So that doesn't seem like a lot of money, but that's buying used ones. So. Okay, and I'm just filling up their trough once a day, and so far they are not eating it empty. All right, you guys. That's what I do every morning. You guys have a great and wonderful day, and we'll see you next time here on Hedgehog's Homestead. God bless. Bye.